Well, we don't have to tell you this, in one way or another, this pandemic has taken its toll on all of us, from shifting offices to more time at home, kitchen tables becoming classrooms. We just kind of shove it out of the way, all the stuff out of the way to sit down and eat dinner.
Sounds
That's how it is at my house, yeah.
Yeah, doctors here in the Valley say they're seeing an unusual side effect, a rise in the problems with people's feet. ABC 15's John Genovese explains this one.
Whether working at home or just starting to head back to the office, once again hitting the gym or rather sticking to the trails.
We're getting these interesting spectrum of too much and not enough. And, the foot and ankle requires a little bit of practice, just like anything else.
Sarah Gotzinger is a physical therapist with Mayo Clinic. Through the course of the pandemic, she says they've seen a spike in people dealing with pain in their feet.
The foot was built to load. It's a spring type system. And so, the bones and joints and the ligaments and tendons and that connective tissue. So if we're applying new loads or different loads or a different surface, it's gonna be a change. And sometimes if our bodies aren't ready for that, we have to adapt.
Maybe you're not wearing your shoes as much, walking barefoot more around the house, or becoming more sedentary. Whether it's too little or too much change too fast, she says it can all have an impact and lead to an often overly scary sounding condition known as plantar fasciitis.
And that can present itself in a couple different ways, whether it's just those first few steps in the morning that are very painful on the inside of the heel and into the arch. And that's a pretty notorious diagnosis that if you've never had it, you at least know what it is.
So what can you do? Foot pain or not, Gotzinger suggests some simple exercises throughout the day. Things like balancing on each foot for 30 seconds or so, and ballerina-style calf raises.
Press all the way up, do a nice little hold, and then slowly come down.
And even when you're sitting, try doing what she calls big toe yoga. Bring it up and down, out and in, and work the core of your arch.
So right now I'm going to lift really small and controlled.
All small stretches you can really do anywhere and hopefully eliminate problems down the line.
The more we sit and then load, sit and then load, sit and then load, that tissue, especially when not taken care of and not exercised correctly, that can certainly get worse and last longer.
And Gotzinger recommends doing those exercises with your shoes off if you can, but she says really anywhere or anytime you can do them is beneficial. She says if you're dealing with sharp pain in your feet for more than a few weeks, that's when it's time to reach out to a doctor or a physical therapist for help. And just like you saw there in that segment, many of them are holding appointments and can work with you virtually. For now, John Genovese, ABC 15, Arizona.
All right, John, thank you for giving us some food for thought this morning.